Welcome back, everyone. One team that very few people had faith in this season was the Portland Trail Blazers, and yet, here they are as one of only two undefeated teams left. It's not only that they are undefeated though, but it's been more about the way they have been playing, or to be a bit more specific, how much different they've been playing compared to years prior. I mean, they of course have Damian Lillard, who continues to be borderline unstoppable, but other than that, they look quite a bit different, and particularly on defense. I really don't think anyone saw it coming either, or at least not to this level. We all know how great they've been on offense with a healthy Damian Lillard, but they have been outright awful on defense for a while now. They have finished in the bottom 5 on defense during each of the past 3 seasons, and yet, somehow even made the playoffs in 2 of them. Now imagine how much better, and how much further they could have gotten with an even halfway as competent defense. A lot of people blame Damian Lillard or their head coach alone, but it was clearly a combination of many things. And while they may not have had the most noteworthy offseason, they quite obviously improved their team, and they did it by finally putting a priority on defense. And I would say that their offseason actually began last season. Following an early injury to Damian Lillard, they pretty much pulled the plug and looked towards the future. They began by trading away Norman Powell and Robert Covington for salary cap relief, and although I still think they should have and could have gotten more for them, it has so far paid off, because by doing that, they were able to create a big chunk of cap room, and they used that cap room to take on the contract of Jeremy Grant, who they acquired from the Detroit Pistons. Not only that though, but they traded away franchise cornerstone CJ McCollum, and although the return for that deal looked a bit small right away too, it provided them with Josh Hart, who along with Jeremy Grant, has helped transform the look of their team. If you have been watching them play, then you'll know that they provided a ton of off-ball movement on offense, some much needed versatility on defense, and then some underrated rebounding ability too. That is something they have not had for years now, and especially not from their wing players. You would have to go all the way back to Mo Harkless and Al-Farouq Aminu to find that production. And if we are talking about rebounding, then look no further than Josh Hart, aka Josh Barkley, who is currently averaging over 10 rebounds per game. They needed that kind of energy and effort from a wing player, and the production they've gotten from Josh Hart, Jeremy Grant, and Nasir Little has helped them tremendously. Along with all of that though, the absence of Damian Lillard last season actually helped prepare them for this season, and most notably with Anthony Simons, who has already become a near perfect replacement for CJ McCollum, and I really doubt he would have developed that much with a healthy Damian Lillard. Now, you can never call an injury a good thing, but it definitely ended up helping them in regard to development. It without a doubt helped Anthony Simons, and probably with Nasir Little too, who have both taken a big leap forward during the past year. Finally though, I cannot mention their offseason without talking about Shaedon Sharpe, who despite being a 19-year-old rookie, he's already been able to make an impact. The Portland Trail Blazers have a way with drafting and developing their combo guards, and Shaedon Sharpe could very well be the next in line. He is unnaturally comfortable on the court for a rookie, and I have been very impressed with him. Now, I don't think they're necessarily planning for him to be a part of their rotation, but it definitely helps to know that he can be, and he will be a luxury for them to have when Gary Payton II returns. Don't forget about him either, another guy they picked up during the offseason, and definitely one that will contribute to their defense. In the eyes of many, he was the best point of attack defender in the entire NBA last season, and pairing him on the court with Damian Lillard and or Anthony Simons could be very interesting. That is a noteworthy combination of offense and defense paired together, and we already know that Gary Payton can play with a guard that attracts a lot of attention. He already did that with Steph Curry, and playing with Damian Lillard is not much different in regard to that, which could potentially make their team even better. To wrap everything up here though, I don't think anyone saw a 4-0 start coming for Portland. Now, there's definitely a long way to go yet, but they have shown every sign of being a playoff caliber team, and the way they have done it is what has caught my attention. They are finally a well-rounded team. They are a top 10 offense, a top 10 defense, and a top 10 rebounding team too. Again, I know it's early, but they are really looking good right now. With all of that being said though, what do you guys think? How impressed have you been by Portland? And what do you think is their ceiling? Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below and we can talk about it there. That will do it for this video though. Big thank you to those of you who took the time to watch until the end of this video, and until the end of all of my videos in general. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and turn on notifications to get notified right away when I drop a new video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.